In 2016, something crazy happened in Formula One that shocked the entire world. An average F1 driver who had always been in the shadow of his superstar teammate did something that was unthinkable. He beat one of the fastest and most talented driver in the history of F1, Lewis Hamilton. And that driver was Nico Rosberg. Before 2016, Nico wasn't seen as a future legend. Yes, he was quick, but Hamilton was the star. Lewis had 3 world titles and a killer instinct on the track. Meanwhile, Rosberg, he was known for being consistent and second best. But in 2016, everything changed. Nico didn't just beat Hamilton, he outsmarted him. And then just days after winning the championship, he shocked everyone by retiring. This is the story of how Rosberg climbed the mountain and why he walked away as soon as he reached the top. To understand how Nico did it, you need to know what happened in 2015. That year was really tough. Hamilton dominated almost every race. He wrapped up the championship early, and Nico had to stand there on the podium, smiling for the cameras, while Lewis sprayed champagne in his face. Every race felt the same, Hamilton on top, Rosberg just behind. But Nico wasn't just losing, he was learning. He studied every move Lewis made. He paid attention to when Hamilton attacked, when he defended, and how he handled pressure. Nico realized that if he tried to beat Hamilton with pure speed, he'd lose again. But maybe there was another way. Over the winter, while Hamilton traveled the world, going to fashion shows, making music, and relaxing, Rosberg locked himself in on one goal: becoming world champion. He trained harder than ever. He worked with mental coaches to stay calm under pressure. He even changed his diet and sleep habits to keep his mind sharp. He wasn't just preparing to drive faster, he was preparing to think faster. When the 2016 season started, Nico came out like a man on a mission. First race, win. Second race, win. Third race, win. Fourth race, win again. 4 in a row. He just kept doing everything right. Meanwhile, Hamilton had problems. His car had reliability issues. He had bad starts. Nico took full advantage of every single opportunity. In Formula One, you don't just need speed. You need to be there when the other guy slips. And Nico was always there. But Hamilton wasn't going to stay down for long. By the middle of the season, he came roaring back, winning 6 of the next 7 races. The gap in points began to shrink. This time, Nico didn't panic. He didn't try to match Hamilton's raw pace in every race. Instead, he focused on the bigger picture. Even when Hamilton won, Nico made sure he finished second. He avoided crashes, avoided risks, and kept scoring big points. Then came Singapore, which was a turning point. Rosberg put in one of the best drives of his career, holding off Daniel Ricciardo in the closing laps to win. That victory gave him control of the championship again. From there, Hamilton kept winning races, but Nico kept doing exactly what he needed to do. Second place here, third place, it didn't matter as long as he stayed ahead in the points. And then it all came down to one final race, Abu Dhabi. The math was simple. If Rosberg finished third or better, he was champion. If he finished lower, Hamilton could steal it away. Hamilton started on pole and took the lead. Rosberg was second. That was perfect for the title. But Lewis had one last trick. Instead of driving away, he started slowing down on purpose. He wanted the cars behind Nico to catch him, overtake him, and push him off the podium. The tension was insane. Behind Rosberg, Sebastian Vettel was getting closer and closer, his fresher tires giving him extra speed. The Mercedes team was shouting on the radio, telling Hamilton to speed up, but he ignored them.
Lewis, this is Paddy. We need you to pick up the pace to win this race. That's the instruction.
Rosberg's engineer kept warning him. Vettel's closing, 1.5 seconds. One mistake from Nico, and it was all over. But Rosberg held his nerve. He defended when he needed to, stayed calm under pressure, and crossed the finish line in second place, which was enough to become the 2016 Formula One World Champion.
Lewis Hamilton wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Nico Rosberg is second. He takes the championship.
After years of being in Hamilton's shadow, he had beaten him fair over an entire season.
Hey, we did it! We did it!
And then 5 days later, Rosberg announced he was retiring from Formula One, effective immediately. People were shocked. Why would a driver walk away after finally reaching the top? But for Nico, it was simple. He said he had given everything physically, mentally, and emotionally to win that title. He had climbed his mountain, and there was nothing left to prove. Doing it again might not be possible, and he didn't want to risk falling back into second place. And just like that, Nico Rosberg was gone. In the end, Nico Rosberg's 2016 season proved that Formula One isn't just about being the fastest driver. It's about preparation, strategy, and mental strength. Hamilton might have had more raw speed, but Rosberg found a way to win by being smarter, calmer, and more consistent. For one season, he beat the unbeatable, and then he walked away. Maybe that's the ultimate victory. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next one.